We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near River. Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Need something? I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Be careful looking for those teeth, those little bastards. Dangerous.
My mind is on my experiments today.
Or did you wish to buy some?
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot.
Well, just be
Am I
careful
sensing
around
that
my
you may
things.
be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed.
Have you
until
managed to make it out to Shore's story? This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault. I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingram girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her. Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Half-York, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Yes, goodbye.
Voley's around somewhere, planning to feed.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was
New in
collected.
town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. Even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying, but I disagree. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I try to include her in my lessons for Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to keep at the temple.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
The
The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was troll fat salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. You wish to do what I do? Very well.
Beautiful marbles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
The fairest prices and the highest quality of Skyrim.
I'll fight the entire Legion myself if they
You gonna buy
dare
something?
show their
Or just
faces
here for training? Otherwise, move on. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it. Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland. Talos, I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos guide you.
No lollygagging.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is. I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city walls. Nimriel takes good care of things for me.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I'm the commander of the guard. My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
I ain't done nothing.
Come to chat. My friend Maven and I. Have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place.
I work with my mother. So, did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
I ain't asking for much, just a few symptoms.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no, even if you are my elder.
It's no... My friend Olava, the seer, she says things will get better for me once I start sticking up for myself. Yes, Braith bullies me all the time. All the elders think I'm a milk drinker because I can't fight. Nobody understands. If you can get Braith to leave me alone, I'll be your best friend. Forever. I'll pay you too. My whole life savings. 2 septums. Oh, good. She'll listen to you. I just know it. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Grey Mane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. Until next time. I can't fight, not even a little. My family thinks I'm a little drinker.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their Mule of the Sun raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ah! Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, the same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. Uncivilized, pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn, we've got on. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will.
Need something? My brother John's got the right. My brother John had the right of it. Join the Bard's College and avoid this pointless war. My boy Lars has been getting beat senseless, and by a girl, no less. Huh? Need something?
What's the matter? I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started.
Looking for my husband, Nazim?
Oh.
Check the Jarl's backside. Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
Hello, child of Kinneret.
I feel better already.
Indeed. The goddess of... After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Grace of Kinneret be with you.
Men are all alike, from Skyrim to... Need something?
Against its own people. So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Northfolk. Embrace
Oh, they're reforming the Dawn God. That... up myself.
I might. If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
What? I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheathe me.
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not.
I serve Jarl Balgraf as steward.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine
You're the...
enforces the
Mister, could you spare a coin? All right, then.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Did you know there's some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
People have forgotten humor, poetry, and romance. I love a good sword fight as much as the next one, but there's more to life. It's my desire to enter the bargain.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. What do you need, my friend? As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too. Come back anytime if you need a remedy. happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Speak quickly. We are traveling to the Shrine of Kinnereth in Whiterun. I hear the Gildergreen is more beautiful than ever since it's been restored. They say that eating the fruit it bears will add years to your life.
Got the man like you need. None of them sold. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years old, but in fine health. She's got a lot of spirit, that one. Only thing bad, suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. Ride strong.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is. I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city wall.
Yes?
Nimriel takes good care of things for me.
life of adventure and song is the life for us, eh, friend? Observing and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim, when brothers clash with bitter blades. Surely there is a song to be found. Some may find their inspiration tucked away in tomes, or by carousing in the cities, but I find it here, in the vast expanses of Skyrim. Aye.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? You need to leave now. I used to have 5 good men who worked the mill with me. Then this war started and they all ran off. Idiots with meat in their blood.